Everything that we basically didn't take was destroyed.
Airman First Class Cynthia Bean was just one of thousands of people impacted when Hurricane Michael devastated central northwest Florida, including Tyndall Air Force Base, October 10th, 2018.
It was actually very emotional for me. Like on the way back from Tampa, where I was staying with my parents while I evacuated, I cried basically the whole way home. It was like a lot to take in, my house being destroyed, my work center, I wasn't sure what happened. I didn't know if I was going to PCS. It was very hard.
While evacuated with her husband Patrick, the young airman was able to perform job duties off-site for several weeks, not knowing what to expect when she returned to the area.
It's very heartbreaking to see all these people that have still no houses and living in RVs, still going through the struggles.
A year later, after having lived in several locations, our home is not yet inhabitable.
Despite his family's home also taking a beating from Michael's 150-plus miles per hour winds, Air Force Civil Engineer Center Deputy Director Colonel Timothy Dodge continues to lead nearly 500 AFCEC Tyndall personnel daily.
Job number one, once the storm passed, was accountability of our people, making sure everybody was okay. From the very start, the day after the storm, when we were putting generators in for facilities here on Tyndall Air Force Base out of Seamert, all the way till today, we have various work schedules to make sure that folks can rebuild their homes and to continue that mission and continue AFIMC and AFCEC giving what commanders in the field need.
We were not in this building, thankfully, because it did sustain a lot of damage.
As of early October 2018, Brian Stahl's office was in this building as the Deputy Base Civil Engineer for the 325th Fighter Wing. But on the 10th, he was a member of a small team of around 60 people who rode out the storm, along with Base Commander Colonel Brian Laidlaw in the Base Emergency Operations Center.
I would compare it to being under rocket attack in a war zone in Afghanistan. It was a pretty scary time. Even though the building we were in was 24-inch thick concrete walls, the building was vibrating. At one point there was an antenna tower that fell and ripped the roof membrane. And when that happened, we had water that came pouring into the second floor of the building where we were. And with some of the big gusts that you got, you could feel the pressure drops in your ears.
Literally from within the eye of the storm, he now serves as the Deputy Director of the Tyndall Hurricane Michael Recovery Program Management Office, which is spearheading the rebuild.
5 years from now, 10 years from now, people are going to look back at this and go, wow, Tyndall is so much better now than it was before the storm. But again, it is all because of the efforts of all of the people that were here.
We're just going to get through this and just be stronger than we were before.
Reporting for the Air Force Installation and Mission Support Center, I'm Brian Godden.